Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm here to talk about one stock that I think is very much primed for a short squeeze, and it's also just a straight up good investment. So if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button, also subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you for watching. We are very close to 1,600 subscribers now, so be sure to join the community. Thank you guys so much. Let's get right into it. So the stock that we are here to talk about today is none other than ticker symbol PLUG. This stock is Plug Power. Plug Power, very popular stock. You probably heard of it. Is this company amazing? Yes. Is this company perfect? No. Financially, this company is struggling. They have a negative PE ratio, so they're not making money, and this company has a $3 billion market cap. How does that work? That doesn't, that's kind of scary in a sense of buying it, because you don't want to buy a stock that's not making much money. You don't want to buy a stock that's not making any money. You don't want to buy a stock that's losing money. That's for sure. So if we look at Market Dash right here, very great site. I'll have my affiliate link down below. You guys can click that for a 7-day free trial. Very good site, a lot of great information. We see on here that also is a negative PE ratio. We see that 489 actually institutional investors have, held a position in this right now. Which is pretty interesting. I mean, they're all very small positions, but this is also a very small stock. We see the average price targets. 3 people are saying buy, 2 people are saying sell. It's not really that indicative, but what I wanted to show is their revenue chart. This company made money in 2023. They haven't made the same amount of money since. Pretty scary. Free cash flow, getting worse. We see, their stats are a little bit better than they have been. Their margins are negative 313%. Pretty insane, when you look at a stock like Meta and then you look at one like this, to have negative margins. That's pretty bad. But that's not why we're here to make this video. So we're here to make this video because I think that Plug could be the next short squeeze. If we take a look at Plug's stock price in the past year, we see that it's down 12%. It has been as cheap as 69 cents. But it's also been as expensive as $4.13. So I think where it is right now is a pretty safe bet to buy some. You could dollar cost average down if it does drop, but I don't think it's going to drop that much. So we look at it in the past 5 years. We see that at one point this stock was $66 because the idea is amazing. What is Plug Power? Plug is a US-based company pioneering the green hydrogen economy, designing, manufacturing, and delivering hydrogen fuel cell systems, blah, 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 blah. But basically what they're doing is they're making this for, infrastructure, cell systems, electrolyzers, electric vehicles, and data centers, aiming to provide clean, reliable on-site energy solutions. So Plug, the only thing that's against Plug, I think, is time. Time is the only thing that's stopping this stock. If you get in the stock right now, you're going to be pretty well off. I think this is a good investment because their financials are bad. So am I saying go buy, put your whole portfolio in here? No, not at all. But I am saying the idea of this company is very solid. But what is an idea of a company with no financials? It's nothing. So you can't just take that. But also let's look at what is green hydrogen energy, because I was, kind of curious myself. This graph does a good job explaining its renewable electricity generation. Then you get the electricity to an electrolyzer, H2 electrolyzer, and then distribution and storage of hydrogen, net zero emissions. So I think this is the future. This is one of those, energy sources that is probably going to be the future. If you guys do know, there also is some big nuclear energy companies, especially, in the stock market. I won't talk about those on here. I have some videos about those. But green hydrogen energy is a clean fuel producing by splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity from renewable sources like solar or wind power. This could be the future, okay? So that's why I think Plug is a really good idea. And another thing that stuck out to me about Plug, 23% short interest. Oh my gosh, almost one of every 4 Plug shares is shorted. That's insane. That's just, if this stock gets a little bit of spike, the fact that the short float is that high alone just tells me that this stock is primed for a squeeze. Even if the squeeze is that's the thing. If this company goes to $4, it's going to go to $10. If it goes to $10, it's going to go to $20. If it goes to $20, it's going to go to $40. That's the thing with these companies is like this right here in the past 5 years, that was a short squeeze. That little spike right here in 2021, the company was trading for $3, $2. It's so heavily shorted that if there's the smallest catalyst and the smallest bit of buying power where it looks like they're in talks to close a deal right now, like we see right here, Plug Power stock soars amid NASA partnership buzz, which I wouldn't be surprised if they got. That's just, if they get that partnership, I can see Plug stock going to $5 easily. $5 is probably a stop loss that a lot of these people holding the shorts have. Then we get to $10 pretty easily, and then that 10 turns into 20 like that, and then we're just doubling from there. I mean, 40. I think it can go past 66 where it went right there, because that was a while ago. And then I mean maybe after that it'll drop off. I don't know. I'm not saying plug is the best, long-term investment, but this one really just caught my eye because that short interest is really high. That's scary high. That's insanely high. So the interest on that, and if the stock is not going down progressively, then they're going to be closed out of those shorts. So I do think that's something that might happen. Also have the earnings presentation here. It's kind of just an investor presentation, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of what they're about. It's pretty much the same graph I showed you guys. Plug is building an end-to-end hydrogen ecosystem from production, storage, and delivery to energy generation. We see that this is how they do it. They produce it here, they transport it here, store and dispense here, and then they use it here. So that's how they do it. And then this was an interesting graph that I wanted to go over. So plug doing real things, execution and growth targets. So 2025 by year end, they want to have their gross margin neutral. So it's very negative right now, as you can see, but they do want to get that neutral by the end of the year. Exiting 2026, EBITDA is positive, operating income positive, exiting 2027, and then exiting 2028, overall profitability. If this company was profitable, they would be a $30 stock easily. So that's over a 10x. That's a 15x from this price. So do I think that's going to happen? Yes. I think it will take some time. But if you can 15x in, what is it? 3 years, 4 years, I'll invest in your company. That is a lot. That is a world's better than what a lot of other stocks can do. Gen Eco electrolyzer deployments, 230 megawatts, I think, MW. Pretty sure that's what that's for, but I mean, look at this. They're doing it in a lot of places. It looks like it's growing very fast. Market size and growth trends. Electrolyzer market is projected at USD 1.75 billion in 2025, and then 40 billion by 2032. Growth rate is just insane. I think plug is gonna strike, a big deal. I really do. We also see green hydrogen share 1.6% of global hydrogen capacity. Another report places the electrolyzer market from, what it is right now, 3.75 billion to USD 78 billion by 2030. In 6 years, they're saying that it's going to, more than 20x the whole market. So if plug catches just a small piece of that, they're going to also, get that. I feel really confident about this company. I mean, not just the financials aren't great, but all it takes is a bigger company, kind of just getting in with this company and kind of hopping in on one of their deals, and then it's just up from there. I'm not saying this is the best company. I am saying that they are an attractively priced company, pretty cheap company. I mean, they deserve to be. But I do think that the short squeeze is the main thing that is, kind of pushing me to buy this company. I mean, I just can't, get around how shorted this stock is for how great of an idea it is. Gen Drive, material handling, value, and expansion. This is who they're working with. I mean, I just see a lot of good things in this company. So plug hydrogen plant network, we see right here, Georgia, Louisiana, Tennessee, Texas, pending. So, I mean, once they build out these locations, which they can do pretty fast with more money. I mean, look at this, government activities creating tailwinds, United States tax. So there's a lot of things going on. And then Europe, we see that too, Australia. So there's a lot of things that the government is helping them with, a lot of things that the government may be hurting them with, but overall, the government wants this. This is clean energy. The world wants this. I mean, this is just a great idea, and that's something that they're doing, which is going to make money very soon. If you have an idea this good and you just execute it somewhat, you're going to start making money. Fuel cells decrease your grid dependence. I mean, look at this right here. Average retail electricity price. It is going up very fast. It looks like we see around 10% increase, pretty much every 5 years. We're seeing a 10% increase, so up to 25 to 30% of electricity usage at distribution centers is attributed to lead acid battery charging during regular hours. I think that this is, a no-brainer investment. And then with the AI space and the data centers that are going to be out, plug is going to get a really big deal with one of them. They are. That's just going to happen. I mean, it's just, if they can provide the amount of energy that they need, which I think they are, they're going to come to this big deal with one of these big data centers. And then when they do, the stock price is going to shoot up maybe 30%. And when it shoots up 30%, people are going to close their shorts. It's going to be really fast, and it's going to be really sudden, and you're not going to be able to get in once it happens. So they also have a bullish thesis here. I just wanted to kind of go over this and see, why they said they were bullish on it. So we see it's the largest liquid hydrogen producer in the U.S. It's gaining momentum as hydrogen fuel cells transition from early stage technology to viable primary and backup power for hyperscale facilities. I like their idea a lot. Like I keep saying, these milestones show hydrogen scalability as facilities move towards them. So facilities are using this. It is something that these big companies are using. Hydrogen costs continue to decline. Green hydrogen expected to reach $2 to $2.5/kg by 2035. So I mean, this kind of the energy is going to be cheap. Their revenue is expected to grow 20 to 25% next year, improving cash burn and a path towards EBITDA's positive operations by 2026. I really like this. Plug is positioned to ride a multi-year demand wave. I mean, if data center primary power contracts materialize as grid limitations force operators to seek alternatives, the upside could be meaningful. I really like Plug right here. I think that they have a lot of customers waiting for them that they don't even know exist yet. And then a lot of people I don't even know exist. And I think a lot of people are just shorting this stock because the idea was crazy, but now it's not. Now it's not. Now we see it working. Now we see it kind of getting, thrown into the real world and actually making money for a lot of people. So I think that now the idea is not crazy at all. And we can see them making a lot of money pretty soon here. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support. And if you guys do enjoy this video, like I said, I make videos every single day on different things that happen in the stock market, different ideas that I have, different ways I can see to make money. So it's not always about stocks like this one. I think Plug is a great investment just because of their short interest and the position they're in right now. But I also make videos about other stocks, other ways to make money, and things of that nature. So like I said, if you did enjoy, be sure to like, also subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Catch you in the next video. Peace.